What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Campy coming at you with my first Genshin Impact video. For this first video, we're going to be covering Diona and the test run real quick, just so you guys can take a look at her and see what she can do. For this video, we're going to be looking at her artifacts, constellations, and talents, just so we can get a good idea of what she has to offer to any teams you want to build around her. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so just starting off with her weapon, looks like they have her on the Favonius bow for energy recharge, refinement 1. So if you didn't already know, Diona's ultimate or her elemental burst, it costs 80. So that's probably why they have her on energy recharge weapon for the test run, just so you can kind of get that up and use it as frequently as you can. We can go ahead and look at our artifacts. They have her on a full piece Braveheart, which is pretty standard from what I've seen from all the test runs that they run in the past. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into her talents real quick. They have her level 8 for all of her skills. So her normal attack, basic attack, right? Her auto, performance 5, consecutive shots with the bow. Her charge attack, fully charged, obviously does cryo damage just like the other bow users. And then her plunging attack, just normal as well. As far as scaling goes, at level 8, remember we're at level 8, this is the scaling of those talents, those hits. So it starts off at 61 and then looks like it maxes out at the 5 hit damage at 91.9% at level 8. Then we'll go to her E ability or her elemental skill. Again, fires an icy paw that deals cryo damage to hit opponents and forms a shield around her on the hit. Shield's damage absorption scale is on her max HP, and its duration scales off how many icy paws that hit the target. If you press it, it fires 2 icy paws, and if you hold it, she does a dash back before firing 5 icy paws. If you hold it, the shield also generates 75 damage absorption bonus, and then the shield has a 250% cryo damage absorption bonus on top of that. So if we go into her skill attributes for level 8, you can see that the icy paw damage does about 67.1% damage per claw. Her base shield damage absorption is going to be 11.5% of her max HP plus 1,299. Duration is going to be 2.4 seconds per claw, so looks like a little bit higher than the 2 seconds that we thought it was from what we've seen from the videos leaked in the past. This could also be just due to the fact that her talent level is 8, so that might have gone up from just leveling up the talent. If you press it, the cooldown is 6 seconds, and if you hold it, the cooldown is 15 seconds. And then going into her ult here, she tosses out a special cold brew that deals AoE cryo damage and creates a drunken mist in an AoE. The drunken mist deals continuous cryo damage to the opponents within the AoE and regenerates HP of characters within AoE continuously. At level 8, the skill damage is 128%. The frost damage, the cryo damage in the field, is 84.2%. HP regeneration over time. The regeneration is also going to be affected by her max HP. So that going back to her other skill, her icy paws, is also based off her max HP. So HP is going to be huge for Diona. So 8.54% of max HP plus 962 at level 8. The duration of this skill is 12 seconds, and the cooldown is 20 seconds. So you're looking at about an 8-second window before usages. And then again, energy cost is 80, so having energy recharge along with HP is going to be huge. Going to her first passive skill, called Cat's Tail Secret Menu. Characters shielded by icy paws have their movement speed increased by 10% and stamina consumption decreased by 10%. Now, that's pretty big, especially if you're doing a lot of charge attacks with other characters, right? So you use icy paws, get the shield switch out with somebody else, reduces the stamina consumption, which is awesome. Her next passive talent is going to be Drunkard's Farce. Opponents who enter the AoE of the signature mix, which is her elemental burst, have 10% decreased attack for 15 seconds, which means not only are you getting a shield for your character, you're also reducing the damage taken from your opponents inside of the AoE signature mix, which is awesome, right? And then her passive talent Last one's going to be complimentary bar food. When a perfect cooking is achieved on a dish with restorative effects, there is a 12% chance to obtain double the product. All right, so just from looking at all of her talents, I can tell that she's going to be really, really good. And that one, not only for heals, but also for just overall damage mitigation for your team. So after this, let's go ahead and jump into the constellations. All right, constellation one regenerates 15 energy for Diona after the effects of signature mix end. So pretty much after your signature mix end, you're pretty much getting like around 20% of your energy back, which is awesome. Makes it easier to recharge her ult for the next usage. So C1, very, very good. C2 is going to increase the damage of Icy Pulse by 15% and increases its shield damage absorption by 15%. Additionally, when paws hit their targets, creates a shield for other nearby characters on the field with 50% of Icy Paws shield damage absorption. So C2, also a huge damage mitigation for your team, which looks really good. Also really good for co-op. And then we know C3 is just going to upgrade the level of signature mix or the elemental burst by 3 levels. C4, within the radius of the signature mix, Diona's charge time for aim shots reduced by 60%, which means she can get off charge attacks really, really fast. So that's awesome. C5, again, just going to increase the level of your elemental skill by 3. And then C6, characters within signature mix's radius will gain the following effects based off their HP amounts. Increased incoming healing by 30% when HP fall below or equal to 50%. And then elemental mastery increased by 200 when HP is above 50%. So now not only are they getting healed, if they're over 50%, they also get healed and increased elemental mastery for 200 by 200 when they're in the radius, which is going to be great for elemental combos. So looking at this along with their talents, Diona looks great for healing, damage mitigation, and setting up elemental combos for the team. Overall, really, really good supporter. All right, so after this, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the test run and let you guys see how she works. All right, let's get started.
Come a little close. Dodge this. Frostbite. Surrender and be gentle.
That was a big hit.
You better not. You can bully me. Cool it. Oh, so.
Yeah, the super conducts go in for some physical attacks now. Just finish them off with Diona. Nice. So as we can see, like Diona is really, really good. Got her ult really fast with the Favonius bow. Probably not the bow I'm gonna be using on her though. But I will definitely have some energy recharge on her for sure. Great support. Shield comes in really handy, and that AoE healing field, along with damage, is awesome for setting up combos like Superconduct to really boost physical attackers. So if you're thinking of like pairing her with like Razor or something like that, can do a lot of damage. And I'm really excited to pull for her. And I will set up a Diona kind of like preview once I build her the way I want to build her and let you guys see how strong that I think I can make her. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my first Genshin Impact video. If you guys could go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and I will make sure to get that out to you as soon as possible. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.